Chosen one, listen closely, because this message is not reaching you by accident. Angels are sending you warnings through your eyes. And if this title pulled you in today, understand this: your spirit is being alerted. Something around you is shifting. Your eyes have started noticing things you once ignored. Small signs, sudden flashes, unexplainable feelings. These are not random. These are divine warnings meant to protect you, guide you, and pull you away from what is harming your destiny. When God chooses someone, He does not speak through loud voices. He speaks through awareness, through your intuition, through the way your eyes react when something is not right. And if you're watching this right now, it means the angels are trying to show you the truth before the storm arrives. Pay attention. A door is about to open, but only for those who see what others overlook. Before we go deeper into this powerful message, do 3 things to align with divine protection. Like this video, comment, "Thank you God for guiding me," and subscribe so you never miss a warning meant for your destiny. Your eyes notice what your mind usually misses. When angels want to protect you or guide you, they rarely use loud messages or dramatic signs. Instead, they work through something simple yet powerful: your eyes. Long before your mind understands what is happening, your eyes begin to sense the truth. You start noticing things that other people walk past without thinking. It may be a small detail in someone's expression, a strange feeling in a place you visit, or a sudden shift in someone's tone or body language. Even though everything looks normal from the outside, something inside you whispers, "Pay attention. This is not imagination. This is spiritual awareness." Your eyes have started connecting with your intuition. You begin to catch things around you faster than ever before. For example, someone might smile at you, but your eyes instantly pick up that the smile doesn't reach their eyes. Or you may walk into a room and feel your eyes scanning the space automatically, as if they're searching for something. These tiny moments are not accidents. They are angelic nudges telling you that something needs your awareness. Your eyes also detect patterns that your mind avoids. Maybe you notice a person always shows up when your energy is low, or a situation repeats itself again and again. You start seeing these things more clearly, almost like the universe is highlighting them. This is because angels don't want you to go through the same pain you went through before. They are teaching your eyes to warn you before trouble arrives. The more you pay attention, the stronger this guidance becomes. Sometimes your eyes react physically when something is wrong. They may feel heavy, tired, or restless around certain people or in certain situations. You might blink more, look away quickly, or feel uneasy just by making eye contact. Your mind may say, "Everything seems fine," but your eyes disagree, and they're usually right. This discomfort is a protective signal, telling you to step back, observe, and not rush into anything. Angels know danger before you do, so they guide your eyes to sense it early. On the other hand, when something is truly meant for you, your eyes relax. You feel calm, looking at a person, a place, or even an opportunity. Instead of tension, there is a gentle clarity. You may feel a sense of peace or a quiet pull that says, "This is safe, this is right." Angels use your eyes not only to warn you, but also to reassure you. They guide you toward the things that bring growth, protection, and blessings. Your vision becomes your spiritual compass. It filters what enters your soul. It senses danger before harm reaches you. It notices blessings before your mind recognizes them. When you learn to trust what your eyes are trying to tell you, you stop walking blindly through life. You begin walking with divine awareness. And that is how angels protect chosen ones, not with noise, but with quiet, powerful signs hidden in plain sight. You start seeing repeating signs everywhere. When angels want to get your attention, they don't always speak through dreams or voices. Many times, they speak through signs you see with your own eyes. These signs begin showing up so often that you can't ignore them anymore. You may start noticing repeating numbers like 111, 222, 333, 444, or 777. Not once, not twice, but multiple times a day. You might look at the clock and it says 111. You check your phone battery and it's 22%. You watch a video and it has 404 comments. These moments feel strange at first, almost too perfect to be random. But that's exactly the point. Angels use repetition to make sure you understand that something bigger is happening. These aren't ordinary numbers. They are spiritual signals. Each number carries a message. For example, 111 often means a new beginning is forming. 222 reminds you to trust divine timing. 444 is a sign of protection. And 777 is a message that blessings are approaching. The angels are guiding you through these signs, telling you, we are here. Keep going, you're not alone. They show these signs repeatedly until you finally pause and realize, this is not a coincidence. But it's not just numbers. You may start seeing feathers in strange places, on your doorstep, near your car, inside a room where no bird could enter. Feathers often appear when angels want you to know they're walking with you, especially during emotional or confusing times. Sometimes you'll see butterflies, coins, or symbols like hearts, arrows, or wings. Sometimes a specific word keeps showing up everywhere, on billboards, in songs, in conversations. It feels like the universe is echoing a message directly to your soul. These signs appear exactly when you need clarity. If you're doubting a decision, the signs show up to confirm whether you should continue or stop. If you're feeling lost, they appear to guide you back to your path. Angels know when your spirit is tired, so they place signs in your daily life that make you feel seen and supported. They don't want you to walk blindly. They want you to walk with confidence. You might also notice that these signs intensify during major transitions. When something big is about to happen, whether it's a blessing, a change, or a lesson, the universe starts sending more signals. Your eyes become drawn to them automatically, as if your soul recognizes them before your mind does. This is divine communication, happening in real time. These repeating signs are spiritual notifications, just like messages on your phone. But instead of technology, the sender is the universe. Instead of text, the message comes through patterns, symbols, and synchronicities. All you need to do is pay attention. The more aware you become, the clearer the messages feel. Angels don't want you to miss your destiny. That's why they place these signs everywhere you look, guiding you, preparing you, and reminding you that your journey is being watched over. When you finally understand these signs, you begin to walk through life with a sense of purpose. You realize you're being led, protected, and supported every step of the way. Your eyes feel heavy around wrong people. One of the clearest and most powerful warnings angels send comes through the way your eyes react when you're around certain people. Your eyes are connected to your intuition more than you realize. They respond before your mind has time to analyze anything. So when your eyes suddenly feel heavy, tired, irritated, or restless around someone, it's not just physical discomfort, it's a spiritual alarm. Your spirit recognizes danger long before your mind catches up. You might be talking to someone and suddenly feel like your eyes want to look away. Or you may notice that maintaining eye contact feels draining, like something inside you is being pulled. Sometimes your eyes blur slightly or start blinking more, even though nothing is physically wrong. These reactions are not random. They are warnings. The angels are trying to tell you, this person is not aligned with your energy. Be careful. Your body is incredibly wise. It picks up on low vibrations, hidden motives, jealousy, manipulation, and negative intentions, even when the other person is pretending to be friendly. Your eyes simply respond to the energy being directed at you. When someone's spirit is not good for you, your eyes instinctively protect you by creating discomfort, urging you to distance yourself. It is your soul's way of saying, don't let this energy enter your heart. Sometimes you might feel your eyes getting watery or burning when someone with bad intentions speaks to you. You may feel a strange tightness around your temples or forehead. You may even yawn, not out of boredom, but because your spirit is trying to shield itself. These reactions show that your energy is being drained or attacked, even if the attack is silent and invisible. Angels step in during these moments by making your eyes alert you to the truth. On the other hand, there may be people around whom your eyes feel completely fine, relaxed, open, and comfortable. You don't feel tension, heaviness, or irritation. That difference is not accidental. Your eyes naturally feel safe around genuine souls. This contrast helps you understand who is good for your spirit and who is not. Angels use these sensations to guide you away from hidden harm and toward emotional peace. Many chosen ones ignore this sign for years because they think, maybe I'm just tired, or maybe it's just my mood. But the truth is, when your eyes react strongly around the same person again and again, it's not your imagination, it's intuition. Your soul is protecting you from getting hurt again. People may hide their intentions with sweet words or fake kindness, but energy cannot lie. Your eyes always know the truth. When someone's presence makes your eyes feel heavy, it is not a sign to push through. It is a sign to step back. Don't force your spirit to tolerate what it is warning you about. Angels are shielding you from emotional damage, manipulation, betrayal, or stress. Trust that discomfort. Trust your body. Trust your eyes. They are your first line of protection in a world where not everyone reveals who they truly are. You see red flags faster than before. There was a time when you gave people the benefit of the doubt, even when something inside you felt uneasy. You ignored small signs, believing that everyone had good intentions. But now, something has changed inside you. Your eyes have become sharper, your intuition stronger, and your awareness deeper. You no longer walk blindly into situations. You notice things instantly, things you would have missed in the past. This newfound ability to recognize red flags quickly is not a coincidence. It is angelic guidance activating inside you. Today, you can sense dishonesty the moment it appears. When someone lies, their expression changes for a split second. Their eyes shift, their smile drops, or their tone feels unnatural. These details are so small that most people don't notice, but you do. Your eyes catch these micro-reactions because your spirit is alert. Angels are helping you see the truth behind people's words so you don't get trapped in the same old patterns again. You also pick up on emotional shifts much faster. When someone is pretending to care, your eyes can feel the lack of warmth. When someone is jealous, their body language exposes what their words are trying to hide. When someone is using you, the energy around them feels heavy or twisted. Your eyes don't simply see, they interpret. They translate the unseen emotional currents into signals your spirit understands. This ability is especially strong when someone tries to manipulate you. In the past, their charm might have fooled you, but now your eyes detect their real intention. You notice the slight discomfort in their expression, the forced enthusiasm, or the unnatural confidence. These signals tell you, this person is not being honest. Instead of being blinded by emotions or attachments, you can now separate truth from illusion. This shift also helps you protect your heart. You stop falling for empty promises because your eyes recognize when someone cannot back their words with real actions. You stop trusting too quickly because your spirit now waits for alignment, not appearance. This is spiritual maturity, the ability to observe without being emotionally overpowered. Angels are teaching you to see the world with clarity so you don't lose yourself again. Red flags can also appear in situations, not just people. You may walk into a place and instantly feel something is off. You may be offered an opportunity that looks good on the surface, but something about it makes your eyes hesitate. You may feel a sudden urge to step back, rethink, or delay making a decision. These are divine warnings meant to protect your path. The more you listen, the smoother your journey becomes. Most importantly, this new sensitivity is not fear, it's wisdom. It's the blessing that comes after pain, lessons, and spiritual growth. You are no longer the version of yourself who tolerated harmful things. You now move with discernment, not desperation. Your eyes and intuition work like a team, showing you the truth instantly so you don't get trapped again. This ability to see red flags quickly is your spiritual armor. It keeps you safe, confident, and aware. Exactly how angels want you to walk into your destiny. Your eyes glow or look different. During spiritual change, when a chosen one goes through a spiritual shift, the very first place where this change becomes visible is the eyes. You may not notice it immediately, but people around you start pointing it out. Your eyes look brighter, you look different, or there's something new in your face. This is not just a compliment. It is a sign that your spirit is transforming. The eyes reflect the condition of the soul, and when your soul becomes stronger, your eyes naturally begin to shine. During a spiritual awakening, your inner world becomes clearer. Old fears fall away, old pains start healing, and your connection with divine guidance becomes deeper. This new clarity inside you reflects outward through your eyes. They appear sharper, more peaceful, and more focused than before. Even on days when you feel tired, there is still a glow, a quiet strength that didn't exist earlier. That glow is the energy of angels working through you. Sometimes the change is subtle, like your eyes looking clearer or less dull. Other times the change is dramatic, a sudden intensity, a sparkle, or a calmness that feels almost supernatural. This happens because when your spirit rises, your energy frequency rises too. Higher energy makes your eyes brighter because your inner light is becoming stronger. People may feel drawn to look at your eyes without knowing why. They are sensing your spiritual power. You may also notice that your eyes reflect your emotions more honestly now. When you feel joy, it shows instantly. When something is wrong, your eyes cannot hide it. This transparency is part of your awakening. You're no longer disconnected from your emotions. You are more in tune with your soul's truth. This is why the eyes of a spiritually awake person often look deeper. They carry wisdom, experiences, and divine guidance. Another change you may observe is a sense of calmness in your eyes. Earlier, your eyes might have shown stress, confusion, or fear. But now, even when life is uncertain, your eyes hold a quiet confidence. This calmness is a sign of trust. Trust in God, trust in your journey, and trust in your purpose. Angels help remove the inner noise so that peace can settle in your expression. People who meet you may feel comforted or safe because your eyes carry healing energy. Some chosen ones also experience their eyes becoming more magnetic. Others may find it difficult to look away because your gaze feels strong and centered. This is because your spirit is no longer scattered. You are aligned with your purpose, and this alignment gives your eyes a powerful presence. Even without speaking, your eyes communicate strength, truth, and authenticity. Your glowing eyes are proof that your spiritual identity is rising. They show that you are no longer operating from your old wounds, but from your higher self. This glow is not physical makeup. It is divine illumination. It means angels are guiding you, your intuition is awakening, and your inner light is becoming visible to the world. Your eyes are not just windows to the soul. They are proof that your soul is changing, growing, and stepping into its true power. You start seeing through people's masks. There was a time when you judged people by their words. If someone sounded kind, you believed they were kind. If someone talked with confidence, you trusted they knew what they were doing. If someone smiled, you assumed they were genuine. But now, something inside you has shifted. Your eyes have become wiser, sharper, and more spiritually aware. You no longer get carried away by appearances. You see the truth beneath the surface. This ability to see through people's masks is not just maturity, it is angelic clarity. When angels begin guiding your path, they remove the fog that once blinded you. Suddenly, you start noticing the things you ignored before. The tone behind someone's words, the hesitation in their body language, the expression that doesn't match their message. It becomes easier for you to sense when someone is pretending to care or hiding their real feelings. You also begin recognizing jealousy in places you never expected. A person may congratulate you, but their eyes tell a different story. Their smile may look polite, but it doesn't reach their heart. You sense the stiffness, the forced enthusiasm, or the envy hiding beneath their compliments. Earlier, you may have missed these signs. Now, your eyes catch them instantly. This is divine protection. Angels don't want hidden negativity to limit your growth anymore. Manipulation also becomes easier to detect. Someone may speak softly and act harmless, but you sense a subtle pressure or discomfort around them. Their kindness feels calculated, not genuine. You notice small inconsistencies, mixed signals, or the way the energy shifts when they talk. Instead of falling into emotional traps, you take a step back and observe. Your eyes expose their intentions long before their actions do. At the same time, your eyes also see the good that words cannot express. You recognize sincerity in silence, loyalty in actions, and love in small gestures. You notice when someone truly cares because their energy feels peaceful and safe. They don't need to say much. Your spirit feels the purity in their presence. This is the gift of discernment, the ability to separate real from fake, pure from harmful, and genuine from pretended. This new clarity makes you harder to fool. People who once manipulated you now fail to control your emotions. Those who lied easily before now struggle to deceive you. Those who wore masks now feel exposed in front of you. It's not because you have become suspicious. It's because your spirit has become aware. Angels have lifted the veil so you can finally see life with open eyes. You begin trusting actions more than words. You no longer fall for drama, exaggeration, or promises with no depth. You pay attention to consistency, effort, and energy. You understand that intentions are louder than speech. This ability to see through masks saves you from heartbreak, betrayal, and unnecessary pain. It guides you toward people who match your soul and away from those who drain your spirit. And as you continue awakening, your vision becomes even clearer, showing you not just who people pretend to be, but who they truly are. Your eyes now see the real story, not the cover, and that is one of the greatest gifts angels can give a chosen one. You notice when something is about to change. One of the most powerful signs that angels are guiding you is the sudden awareness that something in your life is shifting. Your eyes start noticing small details that most people ignore. Maybe situations begin to move faster than usual, or people around you behave differently. Maybe opportunities show up unexpectedly, or things that once felt stuck finally begin to loosen. Even before anything big happens, you feel a quiet inner knowing, a gentle whisper inside that says, "Something is coming." This feeling isn't random. Your eyes are picking up subtle changes in the energy around you. You start seeing hints of new beginnings in everyday moments. A conversation, a signboard, a message, or a chance encounter suddenly feels meaningful. You may notice endings happening too, not in a dramatic way, but in small shifts that tell you a chapter is closing. You're more alert to these movements now because angels want you prepared, not surprised. Instead of fearing change like you once did, your eyes help you understand it. You begin to see the difference between endings that break you and endings that free you. The old you would cling tightly to what was familiar, even if it hurt. But now, when something begins slipping away, your eyes recognize that it's not loss, it's transition. A door isn't closing to punish you, it's closing to redirect you. Your vision becomes wiser, able to sense that life is creating space for something better. You may also notice signs of alignment. Suddenly, people you needed show up at the right time. Information that helps you appears out of nowhere. A path you didn't consider before becomes visible. These coincidences aren't coincidences at all. They are angelic breadcrumbs leading you toward your next chapter. Your eyes follow these clues naturally because your spirit is ready for what's coming. Sometimes the signs can feel emotional rather than visual. You might feel restless without understanding why. You may feel detached from things you once cared deeply about. You might even feel energy shifting within your home or work environment. These feelings are your soul preparing you for change, and your eyes respond by becoming more observant, more sensitive, more connected to your surroundings. Life rearranges itself gently before it rearranges itself dramatically. Angels use your vision to help you notice this rearrangement early so that you walk into the next part of your life with awareness instead of confusion. You start recognizing patterns. Certain people drift away, certain opportunities fade out, and new doors begin to form quietly in the background. Through your eyes, you understand that not all change is painful. Some change is protective. Not all endings are losses. Some endings are promotions. Not all shifts are scary. Some shifts are divine alignment, moving you toward your destiny. Your eyes no longer see change as chaos. They see it as preparation. And as this awareness grows, you begin moving through life with more peace, more trust, and more confidence. You sense that something greater is unfolding for your good, and angels are guiding you through every step of it. You see light, shadows, or movement when angels are near. One of the most mysterious and comforting signs of angelic presence is when you begin noticing flickers of light. soft shadows, or gentle movements out of the corner of your eye. These moments often happen quietly, when you're not expecting anything spiritual. You might be sitting alone, thinking deeply, or simply going about your day when suddenly a tiny flash of light appears or a soft shadow seems to pass by. It's quick, gentle, and subtle, almost like a whisper in visual form. Many chosen ones experience this, and it's not something to fear. Angels never come to frighten you. They come to assure you that you are being watched over. These flickers are signs that the spiritual world is active around you. When angels draw near, the energy in your environment shifts. Your physical eyes may not fully understand what they're sensing, but your spiritual eyes recognize the presence immediately. The movement is not loud or dramatic. It's delicate, like a feather floating or a small glow appearing for a split second. Angels use these soft visuals to remind you that you're not walking through life alone, even if you feel alone emotionally. Sometimes the light appears when you are thinking about something important or heavy. It's their way of saying, "We hear you." Other times, shadows pass gently near you when you need protection or comfort. You may even feel a warm or peaceful sensation right after you see the movement. This is not your imagination. It's a sign that higher energy is responding to your thoughts, feelings, or prayers. Your visual sensitivity increases during spiritual awakening. The more your spirit grows, the more your eyes pick up things beyond the normal physical world. It's like tuning into a frequency that you were unaware of before. Your awareness becomes sharper, and you begin noticing subtle movements or lights that others around you might dismiss. This doesn't mean there's something wrong with your mind. It means your soul has become receptive. You're seeing beyond the surface of reality. These signs often show up when angels want to reassure you during difficult times. When you're feeling lonely, confused, or stressed, they bring gentle visual hints to let you know, "We're right here." They cannot always speak through words, so they use light, movement, or shadow as their language. Their presence is peaceful, protective, and loving. If the feeling after the sign is calm, warm, or comforting, that's how you know it's angelic energy. Sometimes you may see a glow near a person you love or near something important to your destiny. Sometimes the corner of your eye catches a shape that disappears when you turn your head. These moments teach you that the spiritual world exists, even when you can't fully see it. Angels reveal themselves in ways that match your level of awareness. The more grounded, open, and spiritually connected you become, the more clearly you notice these signs. Seeing flickers, shadows, or movement is not a coincidence. It's confirmation. It's a reminder that heaven is close, guidance is active, and your journey is protected. These subtle visuals are divine messages wrapped in gentle light, sent to remind you that you are never walking alone. Your eyes receive warnings before your heart gets hurt. One of the most powerful forms of angelic protection comes through the uneasy feeling your eyes experience when something or someone is not right for you. It happens quietly, without any loud signals. You may be talking to a person, considering an opportunity, or stepping into a situation, and suddenly your eyes hesitate. They don't feel relaxed. They don't feel calm. They hover, slow down, or keep returning to the same thing with a strange sense of caution. You may not understand why, but your eyes are trying to protect your heart. This is not fear. This is spiritual intelligence. Angels often show you visual warnings long before your emotions catch on. Your heart may still be open, hopeful, or trusting, but your eyes sense the truth. They feel the energy of the situation before your mind forms a thought. This is heaven's way of saying, stop, look again, don't rush. It's divine protection, working quietly behind the scenes. Many times, your eyes notice things that don't make sense yet. A small inconsistency in someone's behavior, a subtle shift in the environment, or a detail that suddenly feels off. You try to ignore it because everything looks normal on the surface, but deep inside, your spirit knows something isn't aligned. That discomfort is not random. It's a heavenly alert telling you to pay attention before your heart becomes involved. Your eyes also react physically when there is danger around your emotions. They may feel heavy, pressured, or resistant. You may find it difficult to look directly at the person or situation. You may blink more, squint, or feel like your vision is pushing you away from something. This reaction is a sign that what lies ahead could cause emotional pain, disappointment, or betrayal. Angels warn you early so you don't fall into old patterns or repeat past mistakes. At times, your eyes may keep returning to something that seems small, an expression, a message, a sign, or a behavior that doesn't match the words being spoken. This is your spirit saying, there is something here you need to notice. It's your inner guardian waking up, shining light where your heart might blindly walk. These warnings are gifts, not burdens. They guide you toward clarity while steering you away from heartbreak. The most beautiful part of this guidance is that it empowers you to walk into your destiny safely. You no longer fall for illusions because your eyes reveal the truth early. You don't get trapped in emotional storms because your vision shows you the clouds forming before the rain begins. You don't stay in situations that drain you because your eyes recognize the danger long before your heart gets tied to it. This wisdom is not something you learned. It is something God placed within you. It is part of your spiritual protection. Your eyes have become your shield, your intuition's partner, and your soul's early warning system. Trust them when they feel uneasy. Trust them when they hesitate. Trust them when they refuse to believe what looks perfect on the outside. Because when your eyes send warnings, heaven is speaking.